Hey Milo, what's up, man? How you doing?
What's up, dude? How are you?
Good, good. So, what is your full name and where are you from?
My full name is Ismael Lopez Jr. and I was born in Garden Grove,
Everybody
so
knows
LA.
you as Milo, right?
And everybody knows me as Milo, yes.
You still live there?
I still live in Downey, yes.
Nice. So when did you start riding and why?
I started riding dirt bikes when I was 3 years old with my dad. Because of my dad, he had like a dirt bike back in the day. He had his first Harley in 2001, and that's how it all started for me.
Nice, man. Let's just recap for everybody how old you are.
I'm 25 years old. I turned 25 September 29th, just a couple weeks ago.
Nice. So you've honestly been riding for like the last basically 22 years.
So I've been riding for the last 22 years, and the funny thing is, like, someone was like, "How long you been licensed?" And I'm basically like on 9 years already, because I got
9 years. That's a lot.
I've been licensed since I was 16. Yes.
Wow. What bikes have you ridden in all that time?
All right.
Well, I mean, don't do a whole list of them. Just generally,
Not a whole list.
The one that you've ridden the most.
All right, not a whole list, but I did what everyone I think did. That we started on a Sportster. So my dad had bought a Sportster to 2007, bought it in like 2009. He had it for a couple years, but basically when I turned 16, that was the bike that like he was like, just like ride it basically. And my local high school was only like a mile and a half away, so I would like ride to school and stuff.
So you rode when you were 16 a Sportster to high school?
Yeah.
That's pretty badass.
Blessed to say that, yes, I had my Sportster 1200 at that age, bro, and it was badass. It's the Nightster. At that point in time, it still looked like the Nightster.
Yeah. What other bikes after that?
After that, I made a horrible decision of buying a Ducati Monster. I bought a Monster 1100, like a 2011 or a 2012. I had it for like 6 months. It basically it hurt my back, so I didn't like the position. So I had gone to Vegas, and that's when I bought the XR 1200, which is a 2012. I bought it for a Harley, but which is a Sportster as well.
And then you joined the Dyna world.
And then right after that, the next like phase was Dyna Bro in 2016. In 2016, I bought the Dyna Lowrider. Just right before, like, maybe bought it in November, so I don't know when the Lowrider S is released, but I felt like I bought mine and like they released the S, but I bought it right before, 2016.
BMW?
BMW, I'm glad enough to say that I bought a BMW GSA 1250, a 2019.
Loser.
What was that?
Loser.
Yeah, all my friends bought 2020s, but I was the first one, so it's all good. I bought, and then, so recently I bought, also in November of this year, I bought the 2019 BMW GSA.
Nice. So how do you know Los Pepes and what does it mean to you?
How did it all start for me? It was me being a Dyna Bro and getting some parts from Glendale, and luckily enough, I caught Rio smoking a cig outside. You know how he's always outside smoking a cig, So he was like, "Hey, like I like your bike, blah blah blah." And we started talking, and I saw his bike. He had a street bike at the time, and he invited me to ride. And my first ride was what was that state park that we went to? Red Rock.
Oh yeah.
That was actually my first meeting you and the whole crew was that day right here in our district, which was for me it's super cool because I'm like 2 miles away, so meeting everybody here. Super like local, and then going for a ride.
Actually, that picture that I took of you that day is still your profile picture on my phone.
Yeah.
That's cool. And what does it mean to you currently?
Everything. No, it definitely means a lot. I mean, definitely the brotherhood, the moto buddies. I believe in the fact that when you have like a good time with someone and you like repetitively have a good time, then like. When you hang out with that person, you expect a good time, but it's cool because I'm blessed to say that I only have good times with the homies. Like motorcycles and that's it. Basically just motorcycles and a good time.
What do you do and what would you like to do in the future as a job career?
I am the manager at Red Hot Chili's, which is my family-owned company. What would I like to do in the future? I haven't really put much thought into it. Maybe because Maybe because I'm so young and I still have a little bit of time. But yeah, definitely time's ticking in that aspect. But definitely happy where I'm at career-wise.
Of all your years of riding, which one have you been your favorite ride ever?
Of all my years of riding.
If you had to pick one to recommend anybody, or one that you especially remember, as an amazing ride, which one would that be?
Fuck. It can't be like Vegas or Laughlin. It'd probably be somewhere along the lines of like on the way to Sturgis or the journey to Sturgis. That whole trip in reality was amazing. Obviously, when it's fucking 7 states and so much.
Yeah.
But even super local, even Utah's like super nice. I mean, I wasn't able to go to the Salt Flats, which is like something that I need to go to, but Utah's really pretty, bro. And it's it's local,
It
and
is
it's
beautiful.
semi-local.
And the last question, if you could pick any motorcycle right now on the market, no matter how much it is, which one will you pick?
No matter how much it is, no matter that's like the funniest thing, that I'm probably gonna be the only dude that can tell you that I'm happy right now with everything. I'm happy with.
Yeah, but imagine that you have to pick even just one of the ones you have, because you have multiple bikes. But
like
if you have to pick one to ride, no matter how much it is, you can have it. But that's it, one.
Another BMW, bro. Give me
BMW?
another BMW. Give me another one.
GSA?
Yeah, just give
me the new one.
maybe the 40. Yeah, the anniversary one, the yellow one.
Nice.
I mean, other than that, I'm super happy with that bike. Suspension, travel, everything. If anything, we need to take them out a little bit farther. But yeah, I mean,
you mean you, because we just came back from.
Yeah, I know.
A 14-day trip.
I messed up. I took to Sturgis. I took a Harley.
Where can people find you?
People can find me on Instagram at LPZ Milo, and my Twitter is backwards, so it's Milo LPZ. And other than that, that's about it. I'm not very active.
We'll say bye to these people.
Later, guys. Thank you for listening. Cool. Go.